Rob informs me that he left his keys in my car. And yet another reminder that we didn't bring birdseed. Little break. We are roughly halfway through Yaremko Ridley Park on the way to I forget, what was the next one? Cedar Springs?
We're past that. We're heading for Calcium Pits and
that's it.
Tract.
Yeah, Calcium Pits is the next mark on the map. And I think we're overdue for lunch.
Yeah.
Somehow
we gotta fit that in.
Yeah. No tables and chairs. Boo. So we are still in Yaremko Ridley Park, approaching Twiss Road, but starting to come across some very cool rock formations. Looks like a good depth. Kind of tough to see, but yeah, goes right through. See if I can zoom in for you guys. There you go. So still on the hunt for something clean-ish to sit on for lunch. Although if we keep going, we're just going to end up at our end point for the day. More of the crevice. Arg. Looks like some more cool rocks coming up. Not what I thought it was going to be, but still. All right, folks, so behind Rob here is Twiss Road, and we just exited, of course, I can't remember the first name, but something Ridley Park in Nesca, no? Yaremko, that's it. It's a Y something. Anyways, so we are obviously back on a trail, a very minor road walk, but we're gonna have to snake our way up a little bit and into, get a better grip here, hopefully through, if I remember correctly, yeah, very, very cool, right through the rocks. So I figure I'd take you guys along for the trek. Low budget effects. Nice. wasn't for all the snow, I'm sure you could explore those rocks a little bit more, but it's just not safe to do so without being able to see what you're stepping on or through. And into the woods we go. The intrepid explorer. So we are deep in the Crawford Tract Conservation Area. Probably at this point only 2 to 3 kilometers from our endpoint in Crawford Lake Conservation Area. The trail is kind of opened up, as you can see, and trees a little bit more spaced apart and wide open. And then Rob informs me that he left his keys in my car, so we may have to come up with another solution to get back, but no big deal. Gotta tease him while I can, because we all know he'll take advantage of the opportunity should that have been reversed.
True enough.
See, I rest my case. Okay, we'll be probably wrapping up shortly, but we'll check in a little bit later. This is going to be fun. All right, guys, you know what? As much as I would like to take you along the ride here, that looks pretty slick. So we'll check in after whatever else this is going to be. Stay tuned. And away we go. Yes, I am a tree hugger. I actually see some slide marks. Ah, shut up. Ooh. Good stuff. Let's see where this next bit takes us. Maybe up or around. Maybe a little bit of both. Very, very pretty sight. We're about a kilometer or so away from our endpoint. Have not yet crossed Guelph line, but just a very, very peaceful scenery here. All right, folks, so, oops, sorry about that. We are now deep in Crawford Lake Conservation Area. And we are hundreds of meters away from our endpoint. Still having a fairly easy go of the trail. Still nicely packed down for the most part. Yeah, just a very, very nice park if you and your loved ones are looking for an excursion for a day hike, and check out the visitor center. And I believe there's some learning for the kids to check out the Crawford Lake ecosystem and wildlife and whatnot. Rob was also saying that the boardwalk, at least at one point, used to circumnavigate the lake, and they are doing some renovations on that now. So just check in with the park's website to get the latest information on that before you head out. More and more animal tracks in the snow. And that looks to be the lake. Yep. Oh, look, a bench and a sign. Check this out. I'll take a photo as well for easier viewing. And we will check in when we get back to the car for a final tally of distance and elevation gain and whatnot. So, very shortly. Hey there. We're done, naturally. We are sitting in the visitor center of Crawford Lake Conservation Area, and we're just awaiting Rob's lovely wife to come rescue us in terms of providing keys, and then we will be on our way. Grand tally for the day is 15.87 kilometers, 180 something meters of elevation gain, although Rob has 140 something, so we'll see see if that kind of evens out afterwards, and we'll compare notes again. As usual, the recording for the day's hike will be in the video description below. Again, this is day number 13 on the Bruce Trail with Sir Rob, this guy.
Hi.
And we're going to sign off now and head out, grab some food, grab some adult beverages, and as always, folks, hope to see you on the trail. Hit that like, subscribe, and bell buttons, and we will see you next